All right, here we go.
All right. Disclosure day. You can take
disclosure
the mask
day. Disclosure day. Well, yeah, I could walk away from you and take the mask off. Yeah, I'm trying to recover for some kind of upper respiratory thing and had my mask on and etc. So we're in our outdoor studio. I'll make sure I'm 6 feet away from Frank, although he doesn't think that.
And that's a made-up number.
That's a made-up number.
Your
so
cloth mask doesn't.
We're gonna have a whole nother podcast on that. But disclosure day. So before we do any spoilers,
sure,
because we tend to dive right into spoilers.
Yeah.
Let's just give our overall recommendation.
All right. I usually go first. I'll let you go first this time.
I highly recommend the movie.
Highly recommend.
I highly recommend. So, yeah, I found it. And I was talking to Sean and Jesse, who also were with us, and I talked to them briefly when you stepped out. I found that especially compelling the first half of the movie. It was engaging and kept me on the edge of my seat, so to speak. But then it kind of shifts gears and slows down, and I think you feel that if you're watching the movie, and it's not as quite as engaging. But overall, yeah, good movie. I enjoyed it. Go see it. Without any spoilers, we'll delve more into that. But okay, you go ahead.
I did not enjoy the movie at all,
from beginning to end. Nothing. None of it.
No, I really didn't. It's beautifully made, right? Just has all the production value. Little things were bothering the hell out of me.
Yeah, we'll talk about some of those.
We got to talk about those with spoilers.
So, bottom line is, you would not recommend. Go
I wouldn't recommend it.
See it on streaming.
I didn't like it enough that I wouldn't even watch it again to see if there was anything worthwhile there. Like,
okay,
So again, there was a tremendous amount of hype for this movie.
Yeah, and I tried to stay away from any spoilers or anything ahead of time.
Yeah, this is. I mean, Steven Spielberg is one of the greatest directors alive.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a thing. Directors, they smell their own farts too long. I don't know. I didn't find anything compelling about this movie.
I'll be good. Okay,
I do not recommend.
All right, so
okay,
I recommend. You don't recommend. So now we'll just spoiler warning. From now on, we're going to blow it up. So go ahead. Let's talk about it. See ya.
Well, let's see where to begin. And it all comes together, but I really feel like in the story context of its own movie.
You heading out, Jesse? Okay.
Like the whole thing, wasn't very clear. So there's been aliens. The government has been suppressing the knowledge of them, which again, like they were conspiracy.
And in particular, a corporate.
Yeah,
entity,
there was a separate non-government agency. They made a big deal about that.
Yeah.
Which again, like, incredibly inept. And then after all of this, all of the multiple close calls and this guy going to the ends of the earth to cover this up, it just gets to the end and they cut the power. So so the whole movie is kind of a chase movie. Now, one of the small ones reviews of this movie that I heard about, I didn't listen to in depth, but they called it Nuns on the Run, which is a movie as well that I'm not that familiar with. But it essentially was, they tried to bring in questions of faith. I didn't find the movie deep at all.
No.
I didn't get anything out of this movie. There's a secret government agency. They've been suppressing stuff.
Yeah,
First they said since 1972.
All the tropes. Yeah.
Well, honestly, they would have done a lot better.
I wasn't sure about the 72 versus 47 thing, right? What was that all about?
It doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. The company was set up in 72.
They would have done a lot better with having the Men in Black aspect. Like, these guys are running around in military garb.
Yeah.
They're completely inept.
Right.
the head guy, so he's like, nobody can handle this. Right, they would have been better off having guys in suit.
And then you talk about right at the end. He's
then right at the end, he's like, okay, we're going to sit down.
He just sits down.
Oh, how about shooting them?
Well, that's the other thing. The guy who tried to go rogue and take them out, shoot them, the whole train sequence, right?
That sequence was phenomenal,
wasn't it?
I thought this. No. Okay, so let's break that one down.
Well,
and this is where Steven Spielberg's like this. It reminded me of like Indiana Jones type.
Yeah.
Like, it was great.
No, I got to tell you, Frank would not recommend the movie at all, but I would say you got to at least see the train sequence. You have to see that.
It was good, and it was good on the big screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's break this down a little bit.
But what I was going to say,
and I like these aspects of. Have you ever heard the term noetics?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to murder this. Do you know the author Dan Brown? He did the Da Vinci Code.
Yeah.
He just had a book on noetics.
Okay.
It's called The Secret of Secrets.
Okay.
That's this idea of collective intelligence.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the idea of collective intelligence?
Yeah.
An individual bee has essentially zero intelligence, but a hive has roughly third grade.
Yeah.
Most technological breakthroughs happened from two separate sources, like genetics with Darwin, Darwin and the laser and all of these other things. It's this idea that we're all connected. And they have a lot of that in this movie. And there's a lot. So Project Stargate, have you heard of remote viewing?
Yeah, no.
Okay. This is all great stuff. So the CIA, the federal government, has spent billions on this. And I think it came out in the 90s. And they're basically like, oh, we wasted all this money while they've continued these programs. There's a movie called The Men Who Stare at Goats.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I'm aware of it. Yeah.
Okay. Where the military basically had this program of making mind Jedis. Anyway, so like there's a lot of there. You might not agree. I love the conspiracy theory.
There's a lot of conspiracy theory stuff, and that's what I'm saying. This movie is full of tropes from the beginning to the end.
So one of the ones that it really bothered me is, and I would think any military person, let me know how wrong I am. She just happens to be. So one guy, they're working. There's two main characters, and I guess as children you find out that they were both visited by aliens that present as animals. Yeah. I'll make another note on that. The CGI for the animals was not good.
No,
the robin did not look real. The fox did not look. I was just like, that is garbage.
The fox in particular,
and again, I'm gonna guess that they spent a lot of money on those. They just did not look real, and it was like, okay, that's CGI, and it's.
We get Jesse to jump in here, because he's on my side.
He liked it, huh?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Well, like
I
okay.
Waterworld though, so hey.
Waterworld, there was a lot of good there. I thought the CGI animals were terrible.
That was.
It just took me out of the movie.
Especially since it's not a whole lot of screen time, you thought they could have put some effort into it.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, as I've seen good CGI, and it was just off.
Yeah.
And it was like,
the uncanny valley
I know
thing.
he didn't, pull. He didn't skimp on stuff, so I don't know why that was so terrible.
Well, especially because you're not talking about a whole lot of minutes of screen time.
So he gets captured finally. He kind of sacrifices himself. There was that whole thing with the girl, because that bothered me. He kept going back to her, and it wasn't even clear. It's like, listen, you're putting her in more danger.
Putting her in danger and himself in danger.
So that whole thing bothered me, that he's like, I gotta rescue her, and and
I'm going to give the MacGuffin over to her.
That was terrible. Especially when you know how dangerous it is.
Well, and that he can control her. The bad guy can control her remotely. So here, let me give her the one thing that we're trying to keep away.
Okay, I feel like you're arguing my points. So he gets captured. They're starting to hook him up. They're going to do all this stuff, So I did like the main bad guy, other than the script goes off the rails.
Yeah.
But who is that guy? I can't remember. I gotta have to look it up.
That's Colin
English
Firth.
guy.
Colin Firth.
Colin Firth. Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
great.
he's always good. I like him.
So she drives up to a secure facility, and she just starts spouting these random facts to people, and they're like, "Okay, I guess you can go through." It's like security does not work.
She's got
that way.
Jedi mind power. I mean, that.
Sure. But she goes into this whole room, and everybody except the one guy, like everyone else is like, okay, you can go,
right.
you know, and I just thought that whole
I hear you.
that whole premise just didn't jive.
Well, here's
for
what
me.
I'll tell you. The one thing that really stuck in my craw was they had all this high tech, right? The highest of high tech, and they were doing all this real time. They turn left, turn right, you know, figure out where they are based on her talking verbally about, you know, so they did all this high tech. Now, there were 12 people evidently that didn't show up for work, right?
You think that would be a big clue?
It was only at the very end when a couple of them showed up in that guy's field of view that he said, track their cell phones. You know, I mean, it seems like they would have tracked those 12 people down at the get-go. You know what I'm saying? They would have known where those 12 people were. Not like, oh, now we got it. Now.
Okay, so we were talking about, so they set up. What happens then, right? They drive off. Man, why were we even talking about that? What's the next scene? Now I'm not even remembering.
Oh, whenever they leave in the red car? That's the train.
They leave in the red car. Oh, the train scene. Yeah. So there's one guy that's like, and he's gonna like, they're all armed anyway, but they make this big show of him pulling a gun out of a cabinet.
Yeah.
It's like they were shooting constantly.
Yeah.
So, little thing, but it bothered me. So they're at a stop. They're at a train stop, right? And then this guy comes up in an SUV and he pushes them into the train. The car gets dragged along and they got to jump. That was a fantastic scene.
We don't even want to spoil it. Just go watch that scene.
Yeah.
If you like action movies, that was. I hadn't seen that done before. I hadn't seen that done before.
It was a lot of ridiculousness because an oncoming train, the amount of air pushing you would kill you.
You're right next to an explosion.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. And then the very end.
That's what I was going to say. You want to get to the very end?
Oh my God! I was relieved because I had to go to the bathroom so bad. So I would always get seats on the left or the right, so I don't have to pass over a bunch of people because I didn't want to ruin their movie. Because we were right in the center.
But
I'd ruin your guys. I don't care.
Turns out they have an alien.
And they had an alien.
They actually have an alien.
I started getting so angry.
You get the impression that it's been around for a long time, or was a senior alien or something.
Let's get this clear. All the aliens are shown to be about 3 or 4 feet tall, but this motherfucker's like about 6 foot, 7 foot tall.
Oh, he's at least 8 foot tall. Yeah, because he's towering.
Now you got me. Because I was getting so angry at the very end there.
Yeah.
Holy Christ!
Well, and so then
So they
got him. They got him on camera. The whole thing.
They're
showing
the whole
video
through the whole world.
And he leans over. This is the first time Frank's actually spoken during the whole movie. So the alien leans over and whispers in their, one of them's ear. Then the other one whispers. And Frank's like, whispering. What? Whispering.
Oh. And then, of course, they pan back to her, Emily Blunt, is it?
Yeah.
And then she just says, listen. And the movie ends.
Yeah. Boom.
Oh, my God.
Hard stop.
So
boom.
Yeah.
Listen. Hard stop.
There's a lot of clicks and all that to say, listen.
Yeah.
If that was what was translated, unless there's more that we just...
Yeah, right.
Well, it's a
game of telephone, right? Yeah. Because the alien says it to the one guy, then the one guy says it to Emily Blunt. So, there's something got lost in the translation there. All right, Frank, wrap it up.
Anything else we want to say? I would say don't go see it.
It's still better than Pink
If you do go see it, blame Linda. What's that?
It's still better than Pink Flamingos.
No, I would say it's a good big screen movie to go see. You already said it was shot well and yada yada and all that.
No,
and we talked
all of
about
that was-
we talked about our problems with the animal animation and things like that.
But the plot is not good.
Yeah.
No, that's my. Yeah,
I
that's not a
hear you.
movie that I'd say. Oh, I'd sit and watch again.
Enjoyable though.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
well,
what
I'm
saying.
three verse 1.
Yeah,
we
Sean,
went with two friends.
Sean, who's not here, he was the same way. He felt it was enjoyable. Jesse standing right here with us. So it just turns out Frank, has no taste.
I think that was a huge waste of time. But I love it.
Knowing
So.
this,
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what-
You're right. It's one of the few I get to complain about something, and that's my life's blood.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and that's just
Well,
it.
very good.
Yeah.
Professional pessimist.
The joy of seeing even these bad movies is getting to come out and talk about them.
and I've had us go see some stinkers.
Well,
so I feel
yeah,
like we've
and I kinda-
balanced the
I kind
the
of drug us
scales.
into the breadwinner.
The breadwinner.
Yeah.
I like him enough, though. I'm willing. No, the one I'm thinking of is that one. They will kill. Scared to death.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, that was terrible.
Well, let's
It was
talk
terrible.
real quick. Let's wrap it up and talk
Yeah.
about the previews that we saw. A lot of testosterone in the previews, and all of our man crushes have
Yeah.
got movies coming out. Evidently, Brad Pitt for Frank.
Yeah.
The Rock for me.
I like the pri-
The Rock for me, and then.
And I'll go see that with because he does look like he's having a ball doing
And
that.
who's the other?
Jason Momoa's in Supergirl.
No, but Stedhome or what?
Oh, Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Jason Statham.
Yeah.
He's got a movie. So you got a lot of high testosterone movies coming out.
It looks good. Yeah, I
that,
think it'll be a good summer.
that we're
so
gonna
we got
have,
a lot
we're gonna have
coming.
to go see the high T movies.
it's all in
And,
September. It looks like.
Yeah. All right.
Well, good. Let us know in
Is
the
that it?
comments that I'm right and Linda's wrong.
All right.
This is a shit movie.
That's
Take care,
it.
everybody.
Bye.